get rolling here in just a moment. Remember, we're going to walk those cars in track mode using the mode buttons on the left spoke of that steering wheel. So I'm pulling up right in front of you here in the 4 car. You see me there? You can come on out and follow me. As we get out here through this gate, that's going to put us onto our pit lane. Make a big turn to the left. Alright, so we're going to make our way on down to what we consider our pit out here. Now you're going to see drivers, this is a really busy track, there's a lot to it. So these first couple of laps, we'll just kind of take it nice and easy. Point out all the references, figure out where we're going, and then we'll be able to pick up the pace as we get more comfortable and more confident with it. Calling out a little bit of shifting here for you guys. Obviously in automatic, so you can just put it in drive and let it do its thing. The manual car. The whole infield section here is going to be 3rd gear. When we get rolling up on the banking, we'll do it upshift and forward up on the banking. If you guys could do me a favor, hit your headlight switch and turn the dial all the way to the left. Turn them completely off. Appreciate that. Alright, here we go. As we head on out, we never want to pull all the way out to the middle of the racing line when we're not fully up to speed yet. So we're going to stay here in the middle of the track in that manual. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into 3rd gear, and then we can smoothly move to the left to set up. Inside of every corner, you'll see a highlighter yellow cone. That's our apex cone. So we want to try to get right close to the inside of the track at those highlighter yellow cones. This one, on our right, as we come up to the corner, that's our turn-in cone. That's where we're going to start to steer into the corner. Now, all the way up and over here, we want to be looking mostly out the side window, looking for where we want to go next. Got our nice smooth turn around to our apex cone here. Mid-track as we come out there. Try to go right where I go, so everybody in line can see what I'm doing. Then the apex cone down here, we'll steer right to it, and we can squeeze the gas as we head up the hill. Now a little brake here. Now when we go to turn into this corner, you can't see the apexes. You kind of have to trust that they're there. There's 2 apexes. You'll also see red waving the green flag for us. After you pass the 2nd apex, we kind of want to straighten the wheel so we go diagonal across the track, all the way down into the dip. A little power here just to maintain the speed. to it. And that's going to put us back out onto the short straightaway. He's on the gas up the straightaway. We're going to back across to the left. Let's turn down to the apex. We'll end up out by the blue paint, and then smoothly back across to your right. Looking out the side window, you'll see there's no cone at that curve, so we're going to miss it by about a car width on our way out to the outside. We are going to get to that curve on my left there, because there is a cone. Left by the blue paint, looking right. Use the gas as we take the steering out. Brake here. Turn it down to both apexes. Keep it there, and then we'll straighten the wheel. So we're all the way to the left, coming down into the dip. We'll power here just to maintain the speed. Get out that side window for our apex. Back across to the left side. Nice big turn to get down to the apex, and then we'll ease up a little on the steering coming out. And we'll brake hard at the one cone. So again, make sure you follow. There's a reason why we're going where we're going, so make sure you follow right where the car in front of you goes. We'll do our rotation, so first car stay left, but stay on the braking. The next two cars are going to stop. Perfect. Back up and left. Keep on the left. Nice smooth arc takes us down to the apex. Imagine there's an apex right here, across from where it says Charlotte 2. We come down the back straightaway, we'll end up with our driver's seat on the dotted line. We're going to brake hard at the 3. Should be back down into third gear here in the manual. Again, we're going to come way out here to the outside, looking left. Arc around to the apex. Smoothly back across, we'll bring it to 2 tall cones. Down to the yellow. End up out by the blue paint, and then smoothly back across to your right. Again, we're going to miss this curving by about a car width on our way out to the outside. Looking left. Yeah, so coming out of this corner, notice how I'm not all the way to the left. I'm letting my car out here in the middle. Come out here, in the middle. And then back left. You force the car to stay all the way to the left, you're adding steering, which means you can't add power. We'll brake here to help it turn in. Right down close to both yellows, you'll see the checkered flag waving for us there. And we'll straighten the wheel all the way left down into the dip. Little power just to maintain the speed. Now, same thing, as we come out of this corner, let it move out here to the middle of the track. The more we can free up the steering, the more we can accelerate. Big turn down to the inside. Same thing here. Free up a little steering. Let it move to the middle of the track here. If you hold that, it'll diagonal across the hard brake at the 1 cone. Alright, we got the checker flag gang. We're going to stay in line. We'll just keep our order. We'll stay in line here. We'll do our cool down. So we're going to make our way down pit lane here, and we'll stop for just a moment so that the drivers that have guests can swap. And then we'll come out for another orientation session there. I don't believe any of you guys have guests that are going to drive, so pull down pit lane, we'll hold for a moment. And you guys will just get to roll switch. We're going to roll on up here to the top. I'm picking up spots in the fence here. Just about finished up here, gang. Just about ready to go. Guys, we're going to roll on out here. Come on out, follow me. Figuring all this out. But one thing I want to stress though is as we come out of the corners, don't force the car to stay down to the inside. It's okay to let it move away from the edge of the track. We call it tracking out of the corner. Because the more we can ease up on steering, the more we can squeeze down on gas. all the way out to the middle, all the way out to the edge. So we got to leave room for someone to go by us at speed, get in that manual lift grab third gear. Slowly make our way to the left, steering it down to the apex zone.